Okay, so I have a list over here of the patterns, so just bear with me if it goes a little slow. So first off, you're going to start with your slip knot. I'm using Susan Bates 4mm hook. So you start off with your slip knot. I don't typically put my stitch marker in just yet. I start off chaining 5. Let me see if there. Okay, so I chained 5. It says you're going to increase in the second chain from the hook. So that's 1, 2, and you're going to go right in this little hole right here. And most people will start and go to single crochet this way. You can do that if you want. I yarn under instead of yarning over just to make it a little tighter. So that is actually what is going to start and count as your first stitch. So that's where you're going to want to put your stitch marker. So you're going to do 2 in that same little hole right there. And then, so it says single crochet 2. So you're going to go to that next little loop. 1, 2, and then you're going to do 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is what is going to turn it around for you. And I kind of just take this tail and crochet around it, just so you know it hides it. So I'm gonna single crochet 2 in the backs. So if you see, there's these 2 loops that you already crocheted in. You're gonna do that in the back of them. So 1, and 2, and then it says you're gonna crochet 3 in this last one, so the one that you started in. So 1, 2, 3. So that's what I have so far. And then you're going to connect. You're going to take the stitch marker out and you're going to join it. Well, okay. You're going to start your first increase for the next row in that first stitch. So row 2 is increase in that first stitch. So here's where you're going to put your stitch marker, is that first stitch again. That's your new first stitch. So that was the second stitch of the increase. So then you're going to single crochet 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so then you're going to increase 3 times. So 2 stitches, 1, 2, that's the first increase. 1, 2, that's the second increase. 1, 2, that's the third increase. Pull my yarn a little bit more here. And then you're gonna single crochet 4 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have 2 stitches left. You're gonna increase in both of those last 2 stitches because the first increase that you did would count as the third. 2. Okay, so that's 2 increases. You're gonna end, you should have 20 stitches on that row. So you're gonna take the stitch marker out, and that stitch there that had the stitch marker in it, you're gonna increase. And that's gonna be that first stitch again. 1, 2, there's the second. Okay, so there's your increase of the first increase of row 3. You're then going to single crochet 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so after you single crochet 6, you're going to increase twice. So 2 times. First increase, second increase. And then you're going to single crochet and then increase again. So then you're going to do 6 single crochets. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you're going to increase 2 times. 1, 2, that's first one. 1, 2, that's the second one, and then this last stitch right here, you're just going to do a single crochet. Okay, so on to row 4. We're going to put an increase in that first stitch, and that first stitch of the increase is going to be where you place your marker. And if you don't have a stitch marker, you can use a different colored piece of yarn. You can use a paper clip, and that will help a lot as to making sure that you know where you are. So after you end row 3, you should have 26 stitches in that row. So this is starting row 4. So I did that first increase, and now I'm going to single crochet 8. It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you're going to do a repetition of increase, single crochet 2 times. So that was the first of that pattern. So here's the second, increase, single crochet. So then I'm going to once again single crochet 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I'm sorry, I apologize. So, okay, so if I look, okay, so my last increase single crochet, you're not going to start the 8, you're going to do another increase. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna do another increase, and so it should be here. It's gonna, you do single crochet 8, and it's gonna be increase, single crochet, increase, single crochet, increase, and then you start the next 8 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So then I'm going to do increase, single crochet, increase, and in this last stitch it's just going to be a single crochet. Okay, and for row 4 you should end with 32 stitches. So you're gonna, starting row 5, you're gonna put an increase in the first stitch, and then you're gonna single crochet 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so after you single crochet 10, you're going to increase, and then it's going to be single crochet 2, and then it'll be increase, single crochet, increase, and then you're gonna single crochet 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so then you're going to increase, single crochet 2, 1, 2, then increase, and in the last stitch is just going to be a single crochet. For row 5 you should end with 38 stitches. Row 6 you're going to start with an increase. So there's my increase. You're going to single crochet 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So after the 12 single crochets, you're going to increase single crochet 2 times. So increase 1, 2, increase 1, 2. So that's twice. So then you're going to do a final increase here. And then you're going to single crochet 12 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It should look like that. Okay, so you just finished single crochet, 12th single crochet the second time. So you're going to increase single crochet 2 times. So first increase, 1, 2, increase 1, 2. Okay, so that is going to be row 6. So row 7's a little bit different because we're just going to do single crochet 10, increase that pattern 4 times. So that first stitch is just going to be a single crochet. So we're going to start off with 1 single crochet in the first stitch, which is a little different. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay, 10. Okay, so then you're going to increase. So then you're going to start with that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So then you're going to increase in that next stitch. So, okay. stitch 1, 2, okay, 2, sorry, that's, okay, so that's 3, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, make sure you double check. Okay, and increase again. And this, the very last stitch up here should be, you should end with an increase. And so it looks to me like it's kind of starting to curve. That's kind of how it starts to curve a little bit, is with this row. And then also the decrease rows that are going to be after this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then here's the last increase. Okay, so we're gonna be on row, so you should have 48 stitches ending row 7. So on row 8, we're gonna start with single crochet 3. So that first stitch, put your stitch marker. 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna do a decrease. So to do the decrease, if you see the V's, you're gonna take your hook and you're gonna put it through that back loop on the V, and you're gonna pull up a loop, and you're gonna do that to the next one, pull up a loop, and crochet 2 together, and that's going to be the decrease. Okay, so we've done single crochet 3, decrease, and then we're going to single crochet 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to do that invisible decrease again. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're just going to do this pattern all the way around until we end on a decrease at the very last stitch. Okay, so I was wrong. You don't end on a decrease. I should have known that from the beginning pattern, but you should end with, so this is the last decrease that I just did here, and you should have 3 stitches left, and that's just going to be 3 single crochets. So it'll just be a single crochet in the last stitch. So you should end on row 8 with 42 stitches. Row 9, you start with a single crochet with your stitch marker, and then it's just single crochet 5, decrease all the way around that pattern. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, decrease. Decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this row you should end with a decrease. Any odd numbered pattern, so like say you're single crocheting, any odd number of single crochets, you're going to end with a decrease if it's just this pattern all the way around. Okay, so these last 2 stitches on row 9 are going to be a decrease. And so that should be the muzzle. I'm pretty sure that that's where you would switch colors and begin to form the head, but that's how you do the muzzle.